Hey friends, and welcome back to Learn English Podcast Every Day. I'm so glad you're here with me again. In this space, we take a little journey together, exploring the beautiful world of English. It's not about rushing or feeling stressed or getting everything perfect. No, this is a place to learn slowly, gently, almost like we're sharing a quiet story. We weave new words and ideas into our daily lives, making learning feel calm and natural, like a soft breeze on a warm afternoon. My hope is that these quiet moments we share will help you feel more comfortable, more confident, and more at ease with English, one reflective thought at a time. It's about finding the rhythm of the language, not just memorizing rules. And if, as we journey through this episode, you find a little piece of comfort or spark of understanding that helps you, I'd be so grateful if you liked, subscribed, or perhaps left a kind comment. It helps more friends find our peaceful corner of the learning world. Thank you for being here. Now get comfortable, perhaps pour some tea, and let's begin. You know, sometimes in our quiet moments, when the world settles around us, we might feel a little whisper in our hearts, a deep, gentle wish to truly express ourselves, to share a small thought, a deep feeling, a piece of our very own world with someone else. And for many of us who are learning English, that soft whisper can sometimes turn into a quiet, tender longing. A longing to speak with ease, without the long pauses, without the anxious search for the perfect word. To simply let our thoughts flow like a calm stream. I remember a time, quite early in my own dance with different languages, where I felt this longing so profoundly. There was so much inside me I wanted to say, so many ideas bubbling up, like quiet laughter or deep reflections. But the words, they often felt stuck, almost trapped behind a transparent wall of hesitation. It wasn't always about not knowing enough vocabulary or understanding the grammar rules. No, it was often about that tiny, sometimes persistent voice of fear, the quiet worry about making a mistake, the thought of sounding, well, not quite perfect. Have you ever felt that gentle tug of wanting to speak, but holding back just a little? That quiet hesitation. And that tender feeling, that human desire to connect, brings us so softly to our journey today. A journey we are carefully calling, How to Speak Fluently in 30 Days. Yes, 30 days. It might sound like a very swift pace, a quick sprint to a finish line. But truly, my dear friend, it is more about gently laying a beautiful, strong path for ourselves. A path we can walk with confidence, one soft, deliberate step at a time. Now, when we begin to speak about fluency in English, our minds can sometimes paint a picture of someone speaking without a single error. Someone with absolutely perfect grammar, perhaps even with a native accent that sounds just like a lullaby. But I want us here, in this peaceful space, to gently breathe out that expectation right now. Let it simply float away like a soft cloud. True fluency, dear friend, as we understand it in our calm corner of the world, isn't about being perfect. No, it is not about never making a tiny mistake or having the most elegant, flawless pronunciation on the entire planet. Not at all. For us, here, in this journey, fluency means something far more human, far more comforting, and infinitely more achievable. It means speaking clearly. Yes, so your precious ideas, your unique thoughts, your warm feelings can truly shine through. It means speaking confidently, knowing deep down that your voice matters, that your message is understood, and that your intention is pure. And perhaps most beautifully of all, it means speaking without that deep, unsettling hesitation, that lingering feeling of being stuck, unable to begin. It is about allowing your thoughts to flow naturally, openly, like water finding its way home. It's about communication, about heart-to-heart connection, about truly reaching out with your unique words. Far, far more than it is about flawless grammar or textbook perfection. Those things can follow like gentle ripples. Imagine that feeling, just for a moment, expressing yourself with a true sense of ease. Even if there's a little stumble here or there, a tiny little wobble, or if a word isn't exactly precisely right. Because what truly, profoundly matters is that your heart's message, your inner thoughts, your soft laughter, your personal stories, they all get to be heard. They get to be shared. This quiet, gentle journey we embark on together is about unlocking that very natural, very human flow. Step by gentle step. For the next 30 beautiful days, now, as we gently step onto this path, it's good to have a few guiding lights, a few words that will help illuminate our way, especially in this first week. This week, our quiet focus is on building a strong, soft foundation. Like laying the very first bricks of a cozy home, brick by careful brick. So, let's explore a few words together, words that will become our companions. Our first word, which we just used, is foundation. Think of a foundation as the very base, the stable ground upon which something important is built. Like the strong roots of a magnificent tree, or the bottom layer of a beautiful, warm house. In our journey, it means those core elements, those first steps that support everything else we will learn. For example, when you begin to learn English, focusing on foundation, vocabulary is like giving yourself a sturdy starting point. It's about building that strong base. Can you try saying it with me very softly? Foundation. Our next word is essential. When something is essential, it means it is absolutely necessary, vital, something you cannot do without. It's not just nice to have, it's truly needed. Like water for a flower or air to breathe. So, in our first week, we focus on learning the essential YOW's words and phrases. Those words that are truly at the heart of daily communication. For instance, knowing how to introduce yourself is an essential part of having a conversation. Let's say it together, slowly. Essential. Now let's think about the word phrase. A phrase is a small group of words that often go together and have a specific meaning. It's not a full sentence, but it's more than just one word. Think of them as little building blocks of language that, when put together, create a clearer picture. For example, a common phrase or in English is, "How are you?" or "Nice to meet you." These are groups of words that native speakers use all the time, effortlessly. Learning these common phrases helps you sound more natural and fluent. Let's try saying phrase together, gently. Phrase. Our journey this week also includes lots of listening, and for that, a helpful companion is something called a knee subtitle. Subtitles are the words that appear at the bottom of a screen, like when you're watching a movie or a video, showing you what the people are saying. They are a wonderful visual aid, a quiet support. Watching simple English content with unsubtitles can truly help you connect the sounds you hear with the words you see. It's like having a little secret key to understanding. Try saying subtitle with me slowly. Subtitle. And finally, for our first gentle steps this week, let's consider repetition. Repetition simply means doing or saying something again and again. It might sound simple, but its power is profound, like the steady drip of water slowly shaping stone. It's how our minds truly grasp and remember things, how they become deeply ingrained. When you practice listening to a simple English sentence and repeat it yourself, that is repetition. Or when you look at a new word on a flashcard every day, you are using repetition to help it settle deeply into your memory. This gentle act of repeating helps to strengthen your listening skills and make new words feel familiar, like old friends. Can you say repetition with me softly? Repetition. So, remember these quiet companions for our first week? Foundation, essential, phrase, subtitle, and repetition. They are the gentle tools we will use to begin building our beautiful, fluent journey. Now, as we have gently laid our foundation in week 1, our journey whispers to us, inviting us to take the next soft, brave step. This brings us into week 2, a time dedicated to something wonderfully active and deeply personal, the art of practicing speaking. It might feel a little bit like standing on a warm, sandy beach, having dipped your toes in the water. And now, it's time to wade just a little deeper. The most important thing here, dear friend, is to speak every day, even if it's just to yourself in the quiet corners of your mind or the privacy of your own space. You don't need a language partner right away. You can simply describe the room you're in, what you see, what you feel. Just let the words flow softly like a gentle stream. One truly helpful, quiet practice you might consider is to record yourself. Yes, just grab your phone and speak for a minute or two about anything that comes to mind. Your day, a thought, a feeling. It's not about perfection, not at all. It's about listening back to your own voice, hearing your words, and noticing the gentle rhythm of your own progress. It's like watching a tiny seed sprout. You don't judge it for not being a full tree. You just observe its quiet growth. As we step into this week of speaking, let's gently hold on to a grammar pattern that helps us describe the unfolding moments of our lives, the things that are happening right now, as we speak. It's called the present continuous, and it's truly lovely because it connects directly to the flow of life itself. Think about it. What are you doing right at this very instant? Perhaps you are comfortably seated. Maybe you are holding a warm cup of tea. The present continuous helps us express these ongoing actions, these gentle streams of activity. We form it simply by using a form of the verb to be, am, is, or are, followed by the main verb with an ing ending. So, I am speaking, you are listening, they are learning. It's like painting a picture of something as it is happening. For example, right now, as my voice softly reaches you, you are listening to this podcast. You are taking up a moment for yourself, inviting English into your day. Notice how that feels, that gentle flow of the present moment. Perhaps outside your window, if you listen very carefully, a soft breeze is rustling through the leaves or a gentle rain is falling. These are all actions that are happening right in this very now, right as we share this quiet space. And when you speak to yourself, even silently, You are practicing. English. You are building your confidence one soft word at a time. Even when you are thinking in English, choosing your thoughts carefully in this new language, you are engaging in this wonderful process. So, as you go about your day this week, gently notice what you are doing. Try to form simple sentences in your mind using this pattern. I am walking. I am eating breakfast. I am watching the clouds drift by. It's a beautiful way to bring English into the very fabric of your present moment. Remember, the goal here is not to be perfect, not to make every sentence flawless. It's simply to communicate, to let the words find their way out, even if they stumble a little. Don't fear mistakes, dear friend. They are not failures. They are simply gentle teachers, showing us where to try again, softly and patiently. Focus on the flow, on the joy of expressing yourself, however simply. Consistency in speaking, even for just a few minutes a day, will truly be your greatest ally this week. As we gently glide from week 2, where our voices found their soft beginnings, we now step into week 3. This week is a beautiful invitation to polish our sounds, to find the subtle melodies within English, and to truly build a quiet, steady confidence in our speaking. Think of it like tending to a garden. We've planted the seeds and watched them sprout. Now, we're gently shaping the leaves, helping them reach for the light in just the right way. This week, our focus shifts to pronunciation, not to achieve perfection, but to find clarity and a natural rhythm. One of the most gentle and effective practices is called shadowing. It's like listening to the soft echo of a native speaker. You listen to a short audio clip, maybe from a podcast or a calm video, and then you try to imitate the speaker's rhythm, their tone, and the way their words flow, almost at the same time. You're not trying to understand every single word, but rather to feel the music of the language. For example, if you hear someone say, "The sun softly sets over the calm sea," try to echo that rhythm, that gentle rising and falling of the voice. The sun softly sets over the calm sea. Feel the way your lips and tongue move. And then, there are those wonderfully tricky sounds that sometimes give us a little playful challenge, like the th sound, as in think or through, and the r sound, as in relax or river. Take a moment with the tia. Place your tongue gently between your front teeth and let the air softly flow. Think, through, thank you. It's a whisper of air. For the R, think of it as a soft, gentle curve in your mouth. Relax, river, truly. These sounds might feel a little unusual at first, but with gentle repetition, they will become more comfortable, more natural. Again, recording yourself can be a kind, non-judgmental mirror. Listen to yourself say these words, and then listen to a native speaker. Don't judge, just observe. Notice the subtle differences, and then try again, softly, patiently. Every small adjustment is a victory, a tiny step closer to the sound you wish to make. And remember to celebrate these small wins, dear friend. Every time you try, every time you make a sound, you are building a quiet, resilient confidence. As our voices grow more comfortable and clear, we are gently drawn into week 4, the week of real-life immersion. This is where English becomes less of a subject and more of a breath, a way of being in the world. It's like stepping fully into the warm, comforting waters we've been wading in. The goal now is to surround yourself with English in every gentle way possible. Watch your favorite shows with English subtitles, or even without them if you feel ready. Listen to podcasts that intrigue you, not just for learning, but for enjoyment. Pick up a simple English book, perhaps a children's story or a calm reflection, and let the words flow over you. Imagine sitting with a warm cup, reading aloud, even just a paragraph. The gentle rain tapped softly against the window pane, a comforting rhythm for a quiet afternoon. Try saying that yourself. The gentle rain tapped softly against the window pane, a comforting rhythm for a quiet afternoon. Feel the words on your tongue. Think in English. This might sound challenging, but it's a beautiful way to truly integrate the language into your mind. When you wake up, think, I am waking up. The sun is shining. When you are making breakfast, think, I am pouring coffee. I am making toast. This simple internal dialogue reduces your reliance on translation and allows English to become your direct lens on the world. You might even consider joining an online language exchange or a gentle English community. These spaces offer opportunities to connect with others, to share thoughts and feelings, and to practice your English in a supportive environment. Remember, the focus is always on communication, on connecting, not on being perfect. As you immerse yourself, notice the little things. What is your favorite English word today? What new phrase did you hear that made you smile? How do you feel when you speak English to yourself or when you read a short story? So, for week 3, let's focus on shadowing and gently shaping our pronunciation. And for week 4, let's wrap ourselves in the language, letting it become a natural part of our daily rhythm. Remember, every step, every whisper, every thoughtful word is bringing you closer to the fluency you dream of. As we journey through these weeks, building new habits and finding new sounds, it's completely natural to encounter little whispers of doubt or moments when the path feels a bit steep. Perhaps you felt that quiet fear of making a mistake, that little voice that says, "What if I say it wrong?" Or maybe the days feel so full and finding even a few minutes for English feels like a challenge. These feelings are so common, and they are simply part of the beautiful process of growth. Let's gently address that fear of mistakes. Imagine learning to walk as a child. Every stumble, every little fall was not a failure, but a gentle push forward, a way to learn balance. Language is much the same. Every time you try a new word, every time you put a sentence together, even if it feels a little wobbly at first, you are learning. Mistakes are not errors. They are simply signposts, showing us where to try a different path next time. So, let that fear soften. Allow yourself to be imperfectly beautiful in your learning. Just speak. Speak daily. Speak often. And know that every sound you make is a victory. And then there's the feeling of not having enough time. Our lives are busy, filled with many precious things. But here's a quiet secret. Even 10 or 15 minutes a day, truly focused, can create a powerful wave of progress. It's like tending to a tiny, precious plant. Even a few drops of water each day will help it flourish. Maybe it's listening to a short English podcast during your morning tea, or repeating a few phrases while you wait in line, or simply thinking in English for a few minutes before sleep. Little moments add up to beautiful, lasting change. Sometimes progress can feel slow, like watching a flower open petal by petal. It's not a sudden burst, but a gentle unfolding. In these moments, remember to celebrate the small victories. Did you understand a new phrase today? Did you form a sentence you couldn't a week ago? Did you feel a little less nervous speaking? These are not small things. They are huge, meaningful steps. Acknowledge them, feel grateful for them, and let that quiet joy be your fuel to keep going.
You might also feel like you don't have many people to practice with or enough resources. But remember, the world is now so wonderfully connected. There are gentle online communities, language exchange partners from around the globe, and countless free resources at your fingertips. Podcasts like this one, simple English stories online, calm videos. The opportunities are vast and waiting for you. So, how do we keep this beautiful journey flowing, even after these initial weeks? It comes down to a few gentle whispers of wisdom. Practice every day, truly, even if it's just for a few minutes. Consistency is like a soft, steady rain nourishing your growth. Set small, achievable goals, not big, overwhelming ones. Today, I will learn 3 new words. Tomorrow, I will try to use them in a sentence. These small steps build confidence and prevent burnout. And most importantly, enjoy the process. Learn through topics that genuinely interest you, whether it's gentle stories, calm nature documentaries, or thoughtful discussions. When learning feels like a joyful exploration, it becomes effortless. Stay positive and persistent. Your mindset is like the soil your language plant grows in. Keep it rich and full of gentle encouragement. Remember, fluency is not a destination you arrive at and then stop. It's a gentle, continuous journey of discovery and connection. The key, as we've quietly explored together, truly is practice, patience, and consistency. These 3 elements, woven together with a kind heart, will lead you to beautiful progress. Keep using these methods, stay gently motivated, and trust the quiet, steady process within you. Your fluency will follow, like a gentle stream finding its way to the sea. And so, here we are, at the gentle close of our time together today. I hope you found some peace and clarity in these thoughts, feeling a little more connected to your own language journey. We spoke of dreams, didn't we? Of finding your voice and stepping into a world where English feels like a natural extension of yourself. Remember those quiet moments of practice, the patience you've shown yourself, and the beautiful consistency you are building. These 3 words, practice, patience, and consistency, are not just words on a page. They are like a gentle compass guiding you forward. They are the quiet magic that turns a dream into a soft reality. Remember, fluency is not a final destination, a place you arrive at and then stop. Oh no, it's a living, breathing, gentle journey, one that unfolds beautifully, day by day, word by word. And you, my friend, are already so wonderfully on your way. If this episode has helped you feel even a whisper more confident in English today, if it's brought a little calm to your learning path, I would be truly grateful if you shared it with someone else who is also on their own learning adventure. It means the world to know these gentle words are reaching those who need them. Thank you, truly, for spending this time with me. Until next time, take such good care of yourself, and please, keep learning.